how to pronounce bottle of water like a British person. Now, I say British, but really I mean like me. A boring, standard London person. Not posh, not Cockney, just standard. So first, this T can be replaced with a glottal T. What's a glottal T? Say the words uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Notice your throat closes in the middle. When your throat closes, it stops the airflow, stops the sound coming out. That stoppage replaces the T sound. In some words, some of the time. Practice with me. Bottle, bottle, bottle. Are you saying bottle or bottle? You need to have that stop to get the glottal T. Bottle, bottle. Now me, boring man from London, I say the true T. Bottle. A Cockney might glottalize this. Bottle. But I do something that Cockneys also do, and that is replace the L sound at the end of words to a U sound. So instead of bottle, notice my tongue taps the front of my mouth. Bottle. My tongue doesn't touch anything. Bottle, bottle. Say it with me. Bottle. Cockney, you can do glottal T, O. Bottle, bottle. Say it with me. Bottle. Nice. Me, boring man. Bottle. Also totally fine. Bottle. If you want to be very posh about this, change this to a plosive. The sound comes out the side of your mouth, like this. Bottle, bottle. The front of your tongue is touching here, and the air almost explodes out the sides. Bottle, tull, tull. Bottle. See? You try it. Bottle. So let's break this down. Posh, bottle. Me, boring, bottle. Cockney, bottle. Now, when we talk about glottal T's, it's very important to emphasize that you probably don't want to glottalize the T when it's between two vowel sounds. So here, water, that's two vowel sounds, or water. You can, it's very Cockney and it's fine. Boring London person, water. Posh, definitely water. Posh people do not glottalize this. And posh people might emphasize the schwa a little bit more, like this. Water. Normal, water. Do you hear the difference? It's very slight, but it is there. A Cockney, however, they will up the schwa like this. Water, 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 water. Water. You can also put a schwa here of. There's one more element to this. That's connected speech. Because this ends in a consonant sound, that next word begins with a vowel sound. This is now like the L has moved to the beginning of the next word, not the end of that first word. Well, I do have the option. I could say bottle, a bottle of water, a bottle of water. When I'm drunk, I think I say that. Usually I don't. Usually it's just bottle of water. Notice also the Cockneys use catenation too. We all do. This is British pronunciation. This is connected speech. He still uses the glottal T, bottle of water. Yes, he can remove the F altogether, bottle of water. But you still have the L here, bottle of water. Bottle of water. So in the memes, when you hear bottle of water, no, now you know how to say it. In Cockney, standard boring London man, and posh. Bottle of water, bottle of water, bottle of water. So I think of British pronunciation on a spectrum where all these characteristics of British pronunciation live, right? Glottal T's, changing L's for words, the schwa and how big we pronounce it. It's all on a big spectrum of everything, like life. But the one thing I need you to understand about today's lesson, one pronunciation style is not better than another. So posh is not better than my accent or a Cockney accent. That's just classism dressed up as linguistics. It's a lie. If anyone tells you that the posh accent is like the correct one or the perfect one, don't buy any of their courses. Don't let them be your teacher because they're lying.